fellas, I want to show you the difference. 6.7 Cummins factory manifold versus a BD two-piece. Alright, here we go. So there's two issues. There's two flaws with these factory units. They get warped with I would say 15 to 20% of system failure. They get warped. And what I mean system failure, let it be an EGR plug or a DPF plug, let it be a boost leak, hotter combustions, and these things warp. I mean, you could tell this thing got toasty. So a little bit of insufficient metal, in my opinion. Just not enough oomph to it to withstand a little extra heat. Some guys, could run them 200,000-300,000. Some guys go through a manifold every 100,000. It just depends. If you want me to do a video in the comment section, let me know how to prevent all that. Besides maintenance, there is a couple practices you could implement to prolong your manifold. My personal OG truck still has the factory manifold, and it's at 500,000. If you're curious how I kept mine for that long, just shoot me a comment. And, as long as we got enough people interested, I'll take the time and kind of walk you through it. So this one has a lot more oomph to it, a lot more meat, so it's a lot less prone to warping. And then the split joint here, a lot less to busting off bolts. A lot of these bolts get cut off by the manifold. That's extreme case, but I do still appreciate this. I'm not gung-ho about this whole split because it does leak. I've seen these leak. Matter of fact, this was a warranty claim. This manifold got replaced with another one because it was leaking here. Something was developed there. So a little bit of sanding down, flushing it out, and yeah, the main reason why I'm interested in that, there's extra oomph to it, but there's also the split manifold. I like that. I like the split pulse. It gives you the low end torque. One's to say, hey, you're losing flow. Well, if you want to get nitty gritty, that's losing flow. Look at the insufficiency of the stock one. So, yeah, definitely. I had an AFE one. I can't say it's such a great unit, but I can't badmouth it either. It was a mediocre unit. If I were to buy one, I'd definitely go with Steed Speeds or this one right here. So I like the divided one. I like the extra weight on it. It should be good. And yeah, so another thing is I don't have a measuring device, a caliber, to do the holes, but the holes don't look that much bigger. Yeah, they're about, well, yeah, they're just a little bit bigger here, just a tad bit. I wonder if the gaskets are going to allow for that improvement. That's nice to see. So when you put them side by side here, let me show you. What do I mean side by side? Just the thickness of the metal. The mating side of it doesn't greatly differ. Barely, if any. But overall, as the manifold, I mean, you could see all this bracing here. I mean, this manifold is a lot less prone to warping. But it's kind of, on another side, it's kind of nice to have something like this. This is definitely a telltale sign something ain't running right. If an injector lets loose hard, then this isn't going to help you. But like injectors, boost, anything that can contribute to a hotter combustion, this is your first telltale sign. If you start blowing gaskets, it's not a matter of, hey, it's not a matter of a wear item. It's more of a telltale sign item. It's just these typically withhold up to 200,000-300,000 average case, but in some cases I've seen 100. And in my case, babying it and taking care of it. I'm not babying it as far as taking it easy on the truck. Just proper operation is what kept it alive. Anyways, fellas, as always, may the Lord bless you. May you all mighty find Dan. Here's the part number if you're curious. Oh, focus, would you? All right, that's the part number if you're curious. Made in Canada. On another note, I know these guys never spoke to me. My gentleman's the one that dealt with them. BD, do their due diligence to make sure everything's done right, but they don't leave you hanging. These are some solid guys. When things fail, they definitely got your back. And I tell my boys, running few companies when we're running into issues. It's not the problems that scare me. It's how people solve the problems that really freak me out at times. Anyways, ciao, guys. Have a good one. God bless. Bye.